Hello, friends. It's me, Victoria, with the Heritage Team Extraordinaire and Lead from Home. Today is a follow up on our Canva fun that we had last week. I do want to say that I am not at home, not in my familiar space, but I am here to connect with you all and just share a few tips. Our continuation is all about how to modify our pictures. Maybe we have students that are sharing their gifts, their art pieces, or other work, and we want to put them in our backgrounds. So today is part two. We might go into part three, and we're just going to show some of the things that we can do in Canva. These can be done in other platforms, but for today, we'll just talk about Canva and just change the colors, maybe add like a watercolor feature or some other artistic pattern to those art pieces. So let's go ahead and take a look. And I do want to reach out if anybody feels like sharing how their experience was, or maybe some tips that you all have been using in the classroom to help keep your students engaged, or spark their creativity. Let's hear about it. Let's share. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see, we're going to talk about Canva. Yay, you have my Canva. I'm going into a blank design. Doesn't matter really what it is, you can change it. Um, Here we are. We'll just add this right here. Now, if you remember last time I had uploaded a fish. This is one of our Veto's. This one is mine, but Veto's is there also. I'm going to close that out so we don't need that at this moment. We're going to erase the background. Yay! Hello, everybody. Nice to see you all today. Um, Changing the background, we're going to erase it. And remember, we talked about erasing the finer details. Maybe you have some edges that you want to get out, or maybe since you're sharing and you want to create a newsletter, but you don't want the student's name on the art piece, maybe it's going to be for a contest. You can erase the detail. You can do so. Maybe I want to change the eye there. Look at that. And you can do that. So what we're going to do is take a look at some of the effects. This is just for right now. Oop, we're going to change the color. Now, this actual drawing is pretty dark and the lines are thick enough. Say, for example, you want to make copies, or you want to make a pattern or a template. This is a great feature that you can use. And if you're using pen or pencil, you can thicken up the lines by just modifying your brightness. Look at that. Before it had a purple hue, now it's black. If you want to create a different kind of look, just play around with their contrast. Look at that. I love playing around with these because you get a different feel for what the image can be. There's a little blurred effect. Some will be more than others. Now, the reason why I bring up blur in this context is, what if you're making a game with our young learners and you want them to learn their vocabulary, for example. Because we have a fish here in the background, you can use target sentences and frames and say, what is it? It's a fish, right? Maybe they have that. Or you want them to say the different characteristics of the fish, and then little by little during the slide presentation, you click on it and the image takes the blur away and they can see the reward. Or maybe it's just one click here, it's blurry, and then the next picture is a sharper image and they can say, yay, I got it right. And, success and praise. Yay. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you all. I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. I just took a peek and it looks like you're not. Oh, where is my accountability partners? Let's take a look at my page, because it looks like you guys are just looking at we don't want you guys to just see this. We want you guys to see other things too. So I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to share the actual tab of the poster. I apologize. Where are my accountability people? Come on, let me know that you can't see this. All right, I'll go take 2 steps back and we'll look at this together. Sorry. We looked at the blur feature. Remember, I said that if you wanted to use the blur, there's different ways that you could do it. Um, take a picture that you drew or that a student drew, and practice those target sentence frames or whatever it is that you're working on, and show them this image. You can create different color backgrounds to kind of add or color and different things to make it pop. But add the blur feature after you've got your design set up, and then the next picture, make it a sharper image. That way they can practice the and see the reward of the whole image. Now when I do drawings, hand drawings, sometimes I want to see the vignette where the focus is there. It really depends on what item you're looking at, or um, what you really want to capture or tell in your story. All right, so we're going to reset these. Get that? I don't want a vignette. Let's go ahead and put it to 0. Ha ha ha. All right, so that's just a few of the little details that we can do. You can crop it. Now, I'm a big person about cropping because when it comes to layering and objects, we want to drag this as close to the image as possible. And let's add some color. Now, I go to elements. I mentioned watercolor before, so let's go ahead and look at the watercolor features, little strokes. Now, if you're interested in being creative and things like that, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to add little colors here and there, layer it behind my fish so that you can see that there's little colors. I like colorful things. I like things that kind of match. Now, in Canva, you'll notice that they have recommendations that are similar to what you just selected, and I'm big on that. Now, I like to play with color, so bear with me. This is just something that you can kind of try out if this is something that you're interested in. It's a watercolor feature there, and it can do so many things when you just modify and layer, crop, change. You can even, oops, sorry, let's stop that. You can even, let's move that. You can even add so many different details when you layer and create things. Just shaping them or looking at the shapes and colors. Each one of these can be have a different effect on it. You can see here the shake, the flow, just to change it a bit. Now, I like to go back to original, and we just hit that arrow. So that's just a little idea for you if this is something that you're interested in doing. I do like to do one-on-one. It says it's having a little trouble here, but I'm going to stop sharing at this time. Wanted to share with you all that you can use it in watercolor feature. You can use actual acrylic. You just go down and in your search box, keywords, whatever kind of brush stroke or stroke the lines, and actually add those different layers and those different dimensions, make it really stand out for your students. And it's nice to do that. You can change the color of your actual design that you have copied and pasted. The other thing I wanted to mention, since we did talk about a raffle, I have some gifts for 2 people. These are the individuals that have submitted their fish, and we're going to extend this raffle. So anybody that still wants to participate in the raffle, we have this big event, an awesome professional development with one of our members, Beth. If you've seen it, take a look at it, wave, say hello, save it for your event for Saturday, this Saturday at 2 p.m. We're going to participate in this PD. I will be there because I'm so excited to hear about, this the PD topic for this day, and we'll announce the raffle winners on that at the end. So I say to everybody, happy teaching, and see you all next time. Bye.